Hello, this is going to be a book talk about the book The Boy Who Cried Ninja, written by Alex Latimer. He's a British author. I got this book while I was overseas in London and fell in love with it. It is a parody of the Aesop's Fables classic, The Boy Who Cried Wolf. It has some mystery, it has some suspense, it has multiple characters. All of which are not in the original Boy Who Cried Wolf, because this is clearly a different version of that story. I like this book because it has a little bit different language in it. It has some British English in it as opposed to what we're more used to. So when you listen to the read aloud, keep your ear out and try and pick up on those. Overall, it has a good moral. It's very similar to the original story, but slightly different. The summary of the book more or less goes like this. This is about a boy named Tim who nobody seems to believe. It's sad, really. But as the story goes on, he learns that he needs to take things into his own hands, and at the end of the story, he does it. But how he does it, I'm not going to tell you because that'll give it away. So you'll have to listen to the read aloud and hope you like it. And this is the read aloud for The Boy Who Cried Ninja. Here we go. Once there was a boy named Tim, whom no one believed. When his mom asked him where the last slice of cake was, he told her the truth. "It was a ninja," cried Tim. A ninja crept into the house, kicked the cake into the air, and ate it in one go. When his dad asked him where the hammer was, he told him the truth. An astronaut landed in the garden and needed it to fix his spaceship. He's got your hammer. And when Grandpa asked him if he'd done his homework, he told him the truth. A giant squid ate my whole bag while I was off buying an ice cream. Tim's parents were very cross with him for telling lies, so they told him to go and rake up the leaves in the garden and think about what he'd done. But the more he thought about it, the more he thought that perhaps he really should lie. Then no one would be cross with him. What else could he do? So the next time a pirate jumped out of the cupboard and drank all the tea straight from the pot, he owned up to it. And the next time a sunburned crocodile landed on the roof and accidentally broke the TV aerial, he said it was him who'd done it. And the next time a time-traveling monkey appeared on top of the TV and started throwing pencils at Grandpa while he was sleeping, he said it was all his fault. But none of it helped. Tim's parents told him to go and water the vegetable patch and think about all the bad things he'd done. If he'd told the truth, he was in trouble, and if he lied, he was also in trouble. What could he do? Then he had an idea. He found some paper and some stamps, and he wrote 6 letters. Then he went down to the post office and posted them off. 2 days later, 6 different people received the same letter. It went like this. Dear you, there is a party at my house tomorrow. There will be plenty of cake, hammers, my new school bag, buckets of tea, TV aerials, and pencils. Please come. Me. The next day was Saturday. Dad was fixing the house. Grandpa was reading the newspaper, and Mum was vacuuming. Then the doorbell rang. Who could it be? Asked Grandpa. I'll get it, said Tim. There at the door stood a line of strange creatures. First a ninja, then an astronaut, a giant squid, a pirate, a crocodile recently recovered from a sunburn, and a time-traveling monkey. Tim's parents could see that he'd been trying to tell the truth from the beginning. They said sorry and promised to buy him 100 ice creams. As for the rest of them, Tim's parents were very cross. "Go and rake all the leaves in the garden and think about what you've done," said his dad. When they had cleaned the whole garden, there really was a party. And no one ate all the cake. No one took anything without asking. No one swallowed a school bag. No one drank all the tea. No one broke the aerial. And no one threw pencils. It was the best party Tim had ever had. And because his parents now believed him, he never had to cry ninja ever again. The end.